How you doing, VC? Remember me? Glowing 00 Cabbage. Back for another video. It's been a while, I know. I've actually been quite, I guess, sick or under the weather there for the past couple of weeks, really. Still getting over it, really. It's been a nasty, nasty cold. But other than that, I'm still on paternity leave, so I'm spending most of the days with my son Huxley, who just turned 9 months, so it's pretty crazy. I just recently had a big, Amy's involved with this mummy baby group, and they had like a 1-year party for all the babies in the group, and there's 11 1-year-old babies. It was a complete chaos, let me tell you. But yeah, but I have had time to watch some videos. I want to give a big shout out to Dr. Deadwax, who's doing his thing with the inbox challenge. Fantastic, man. I'm really enjoying those videos. You're catching up with a lot of your back catalog of records and stuff. You're finding some gems, so it's pretty cool to see. Yeah, and I just wanted to say hello to everybody. You know, everybody out there who watch these videos and is part of the vinyl community. People leave, people go, people stay, in the vinyl community. As you can tell, I'm pretty tired. It's been a long day, but yeah. So I'll always come back, but I leave for a while just because life catches up, man, and it's kind of hard to make this a priority, when you got a lot of other shit going on. So, but I wanted to share some records. I haven't stopped buying records, of course. I have another little haul from the Turntable Guy. Just turn that down in the background. I'm listening to Diodato in the background. One of my recent pickups, actually. But yeah, so yeah, I might show some records that I've already shown because I can't remember. It's been that long since I made a video, so if I do, apologies. But I'm just going to talk very quickly about each record and just nice to connect with everybody and share, First up is this album on Milestone Records, released, geez, I don't know when it was released, but it's Phil Upchurch, an amazing guitar player, jazz guitar player. This is called Feeling Blue. It features Wynton Kelly, and who else? What do I say? But this was it looks fantastic, and in parts of it is really quite fantastic. But I was kind of let down by this album. It wasn't as wild as I expected it to be. There's a Milestone label, but nonetheless, I did enjoy it. It's staying in the collection. But yeah, Phil Upchurch with tracks called Feeling Blue, Stop and Listen, Tangerine, Israel, Muscle Soul, pretty cool stuff. Oh, here we go. It's like it's orchestrated, which is different. I don't know, for me, it just takes a bit for me to warm up to that style of jazz, I guess. Yeah, okay, here we go. Jimmy Cobb on drums, Montego Joe on congas, Upchurch on guitar, Wynton Kelly on piano, Richard Davis on bass. So, and then there's the orchestra. So there's that. And let's see. I got this really nice promotional copy by Bill Connors on ECM called Of Mist and Melting, and it's fantastic. Bill Connors is an amazing guitar player. Jan Gabarek is on saxophones, Gary Peacock on bass, and Jack DeJohnette on drums. Recorded in 1977, ECM number 1-1120. So really cool, and it's in the original beautiful sleeve. Great ECM. I know Mark, Dr. Deadwax, was talking. He buys ECM whenever he sees it, whether he has it or not. This was another album that I wasn't really too. I don't know. It was okay. It has great moments, but it wasn't all fantastic. This is Flora Purim and Erto, The Magicians, released on Crossover Records, Concord, out of Concord, California, released in 1986. So it's not the best, but it's not that bad either. It has some great moments. I remember its first song, The Magicians, is a pretty good tune, if I remember correctly. There's the Crossover label. Next up, we got these are all from Turntable Guy Rick, who I've been playing guitar with lately, and it's been really fun. I'm learning Green Onions right now on guitar, which is really fun. Keith Jarrett, El Juquillo, The Judgment, released in 1975 on Atlantic, with Keith Jarrett on piano, Dewey Redman on tenor, and Charlie Hayden on bass, and Paul Motion on drums. Really, really fantastic stuff. Great artwork too, I love that. I think it's very reminiscent to William Blake's artwork, but it's not Blake, it's Mafia, anyway. Really cool album. Not really out there, more kind of safe if I remember correctly, but good stuff though. Can't go wrong with Keith Jarrett. Another wonderful pickup in addition to the Miles Davis collection was ESP. Listen to this. This is really, I mean, all of his albums are really fantastic. I mean, the guy just has a magician's, control over his trumpet. But this is underrated, if you ask me. Miles Davis, ESP. I do believe it's an original on Columbia. Maybe it's not original, actually. It's on the red Columbia label. Yeah. I've been filling out the Miles Davis collection like crazy lately. I got more to come too, actually. More of his like 80s and 70s style stuff. This was not from. Actually, why don't we continue on with the ones I got from Turntable Guy Rick. Turntable Guy. Charlie Parker. My only Charlie Parker album, actually. Only Charlie Parker album. One Night in Birdland, the Charlie Parker Quintet Live, featuring Bud Powell and Fats Navarro. So, really great artwork on this. Of course, it is a double record. Lots of info here. Released on Columbia, CBS Columbia in 1977. So, man, you can't go wrong with Charlie Parker. This one I haven't had a chance to listen to, believe it or not, but it's the World Saxophone Quartet, plays Duke Ellington. I'm a huge fan of Duke Ellington. I love it, and it's pretty cool that they have a homage to his tune "Take the A Train," because that looks like the A Train out of New York City. And this was released on None Such Digital. It's a digital recording. Mark, 1986. Yeah, and there's a nice shot of the New York train system, which unfortunately had a derailment just a couple of days ago. But this is a nice find too. This is the Blue Note, Freddie Hubbard, Julian Priester, Jimmy Heath, Cedar Walton, Larry Ridley, and Philly Joe Jones. Wow, great. Just Hubcap is the name of the album. 84073, released in 1984, so it's a direct metal mastering release. It has on this really thick cardboard, so oh cool. I never noticed that. That's a neat little poster that it comes with. Ah, the Blue Note poster. That's cool. And then even cooler is on the other side. It has all these amazing jazz greats. I didn't even know that was in there. I missed it the first time. And there we go. So, can't go wrong with Freddie Hubbard, in my humble opinion. Just an amazing artist. And just whoever plays with him, too, is usually just fantastic. So I listened to this not too long ago. Oregon Crossings on ECM. Great artwork. I love the artwork on ECM releases. This was released in 1985. And I'm just recently getting in Oregon. And I remember Derek Higgins basically said it's thinking man's music, and I understand what he means by that now after listening to this, because this band, like, I have a couple of their albums now, but yeah, Crossings. This is really fantastic, actually. Colin Walcott on tabla and percussion. It's just it's great. It's great. So I got this different version. I have a copy of this. I wonder, I never really looked to see. But anyway, different artwork on the cover of this one than the one that I have, especially the typeface. But Herbie Hancock, Thrust, an absolutely incredibly amazing album. Like, seriously, this is a must-have for Herbie Hancock. You know, people who like his music. Released in 1974 on CBS. Fantastic. I also picked up this from Turntable Guy. This is Lenny White Presents the Adventures of Astral Pirates. Amazing artwork on this. Really, truly, just really like comic book like science, sci-fi kind of stuff, you know. Oh, there's the Shark Cat, Charlie Shark. Oi! Alright, so I picked up this reissue. Amazing. I would love to have an original, but at the same time, this sounds fantastic. Another Herbie Hancock, Wendishi. This is like by far my favorite, collection of musicians that he played with. This is just amazing. This is an incredible album. Really long tunes, actually just 3 in total. The whole second side is called Wandering Spirit Song. Amazing. Goes places, takes you places. Incredible stuff. I don't want to be any more than 15 minutes, so I picked this up, and I think I might be returning it. I wasn't what I expected. I thought this was going to be like a fun free jazz album. This is Sam Rivers, Chico Freeman, Nathan Davis, Arthur Blythe. Like, I thought it would be really, but it's roots. So they're going back to like the, where jazz started basically. And then, I don't know. It's not what I expected. I might keep it. I don't know. But it's a double LP called Stablemates. And I got that on the Black Friday. I didn't buy any Black Friday releases. I just bought a bunch of records that I wanted at my local record store. Picked up this Canadian pianist. I think he is. I think he's a pianist. It Circles by Don Thompson. It's funny. I was talking to Rick, who I got this one from actually. Who was Turntable Guy. He basically told me that this guy used to play in our town, St. John, like all the time at this little bar. Don Thompson and Ed Bickart on drums, Terry Clark. It's pretty cool stuff. The only thing is that there's strings added, and that's just either hit or miss with me. But this is on Canadian Talent Library on Intercan Records, I think. Oh, it's kind of an odd. Yeah, it's on Intercan Records. I've never seen that label before, Intercan. But it's great music, aside from the strings. I can't really take the strings, but cool stuff. 13 minutes, okay. John Sermon, and Karen Frog and Pierre Favre, and Such Winters of Memory on ECM, released in 1983. Great album, really, really fantastic. In the same sort of in the same sort of ECM sound that you would expect. It's really thought-provoking stuff. I picked up. I'm going to go a little faster. I picked up Dead Meadow reissue. Amazing, especially the tune. If you haven't heard it, Indian Bones. It's just an incredible album. Great artwork, fantastic. Anyways, I'll leave it here. I'll leave it there for now. Thanks for watching, everybody, and hopefully I can upload this because I haven't uploaded a video since the new YouTube Google Plus fiasco. So, anyway, take it easy.